There we go. And we're over to Twitch.
Are we on Twitch? Can you see us? Yes, we're live.
It doesn't say we're live on mine yet.
Yeah, Twitch takes a few seconds.
Oh, here we go. Twitch says we're on.
Twitch, right. Can you see us?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see us. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm sorry we're a bit late today. A bit overcome with work. So shall we start with the usual shenanigans?
Yes. Are we on Facebook as well?
Oh. Let me see. We should be. Let me see if it's working. Sorry.
Oh, yes, here we go. DJ Show 82.
Yep.
Flipping heck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will I get to 90? That's the question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we're live on all streams, including YouTube. So thank you everybody for watching. And right, let me start the music as one usually should. And,
and I notice now it comes up with auto cue underneath, like it comes up with subtitles. It just came up on my Facebook on the little thing. And
that's what YouTube does.
I looked down and it says flipping heck.
Flipping heck. Oh, right. I didn't share the sound, so.
I wonder if it recognizes A up or how do.
We will soon find out. Here we go. So yes, the Rainettes and Kowloon, Hong Kong. A great track that we used firstly in 2011 to do is it kind of a dragon dance? I can't remember. It's on the film. It's quite funny. Iraj, hi guys. Yes, hi.
Our number one listener is here.
Yes. Right. Some major announcements this week. We have classes starting on the 13th of June. And Hong Kong Swings is holding classes. So look it up on the website. You need to have had your first shot in order to participate. That is the rule. And some of us are running a practice this week on Thursday.
And if you had a shot, you can come.
Yes. The 2 shots for that one.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yes. Right. What else? This week we will talk about different musicians, and this week we noticed that we had 4 major birthdays. The first one being Arty Shore.
And then not Louis Armstrong.
Fats Waller.
Fats Waller, yes.
Big Joe Turner. And Paul Chinichet.
Oh, yes.
The saxophone player. So,
Fats Waller is the man who was kidnapped by Al Capone's guys, isn't he? And then, as long as they kept feeding him good champagne and money, he kept playing songs for them, didn't he?
Yes, correct. That's reminded me so much of that movie. Have you ever seen it? Some Like It Hot.
Yeah, we watched it together. Don't you remember we did a broadcast?
Oh yeah, we did a broadcasting. I think that was an amazing movie.
We did a Hong Kong Swings night, didn't we?
Yeah. That's also based in Chicago, where Fats Waller was as well. So, do you want to start with the track, or shall I start?
Oh yes, I do have one.
Okay, far away, so it gives me time to get set up.
Keep talking for a second amongst yourselves.
Yes. So the other thing is, it's been extremely hot in Hong Kong. Incredible. It was 36 degrees yesterday. So several people inadvertently walked a bit too much and passed away. So.
Yes. Yes. I thought you were referring to yourself having a sweat fest on Saturday.
Yeah, well, I had a sweat fest. I mean, it was just like, we only did 8 kilometers. And I drank 2.5 liters of water. It was incredible. I wasn't doing much exercise, just going up a very mild hill, But but it was shaded, so it's good. We saw lots of primates, lots of monkeys, and that was fun. And we saw lots of baby monkeys, lots of older monkeys, and we actually saw a snake on the road. And he slithered right past in front of Vicky, and she screamed. Ah! But it wasn't very long. It's only about that big. No, I mean about this big.
I mean, when you think you got this little thing and it's about that long, and then you're a gigantic human being versus that. I mean, it's not like walking past a great white shark or an alligator, is it?
The problem is it poisonous or not? That's the
they can be aggressive. I know.
No, but poisonous.
I know, I understand that. But poisonous and scared of humans is different than poisonous and aggressive, isn't it?
Yes, if you see a king cobra, you have a major problem.
Step back, yeah.
Well, it's so big that you definitely will step back.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, my friends have seen cobras, but not black cobras in Hong Kong. Yeah. So, what song?
Right, what song? Well, here we go. Let's start with a nice little number here from Fats Waller. I do like this very much. It's a beautiful song.
This is an amazing song. Not beautiful. Incredible.
I don't know who wrote it. Was it Fats who wrote this?
Yeah, he wrote it, of course.
Here we go. I'm going to sit right down and write myself a letter. And this is Fats Waller and his rhythm band. Here we go.
Kisses on the bottom. I'll be glad I got I'm gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better. And close with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. Gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better. And close with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe, make believe it came from you.
And isn't that a beautiful song? I do like that. I wonder where Philippe's gone. He seems to have run off. He's back now. Here we go. I don't know what he's doing. He's got no headphones on, talking to himself. It's all happening, mate. Are you all right?
Sorry, I was doing something.
That's all right. Are you
Can you hear
okay?
me?
Yeah.
No, I can't hear you. What happened?
Well, I'm not on mute, which is a rare occurrence. And I can state honestly that I am not on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
can't hear you for some reason.
I know. You can't hear me.
Right, why don't you play another song while I try and sort this
I
out?
knew you might say that. Let's,
I can't hear you, mate.
I know. I can see you. Fine. You speak. I could. Now Philippe is wishing that he'd learned a bit of sign language. Let's play charades. First word. So let's go for softly. It's actually Arty Shore's birthday this week as well. So whilst our venerable host is much better at talking about the detailed history,
I can hear you now.
compared to me, and he's going to got his headphones back on. I'm going to carry on anyway. We're no longer.
I'm good.
Are you good?
We're good now.
So do you want me to play another song?
All right. Can you still hear me now?
Yeah, I'm going to play another song because you seem to be having some problems still. This is
Yes.
Arty Shore, Softly as in a Morning Sunrise.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Yes, we're good. We're back. Thank you very much.
Are you all right now,
Softly-
mate?
Yes, all ready to go. So
Have you pumped up the tires on the
vinyl, yes.
vinyl? Yeah.
Right. So now I'm going to, if you can unshare.
Oh.
We'll talk about Arty Shore in a minute, but let's talk about Fat Swallow. Here's the record of Fat Swallow. And I have several records. And here he is with his other famous tune, which is, of course, Aint Misbehaving, loved and hated by all dancers. Oh, everybody's talking away in the chat.
Yeah.
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 Right. So here we are, and this is a 50s pressing, so it will sound very fresh. And this is Aint Misbehaving. And here we go. Ooh. Advanced computer audio. I think you can hear the buzz of the record player.
I can. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
To talk with all by myself, no one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you, for you, for you, for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's you that I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, no place to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you.
Yes, the great Fats Waller. And this is one of his final recordings, actually, because this is from the movie Stormy Weather. And it sounds very clear because this is a very early printed record, I think in the 50s or early 60s. So it's quite fresh off the film. That's why it sounds so good. You're on mute, mate, again. Your turn. Yeah.
Good job, really, because I just swore like a trooper. When did Fats die?
1943, he caught pneumonia.
Oh, really?
Yes. Fantastic musician. And on this recording, the drummer is not his regular drummer. It's Zooty Singleton, the drummer.
Oh,
and
yes.
Bernie Carter is doing the trumpet. And that's what you hear. Ba-ba-da-ba. It's amazing.
Who was
yes.
Zooty Singleton playing with?
I should know this. I need to check.
Who did he play with? Yeah, he died in Kansas City of pneumonia.
Yes, that's
Amazing,
right. He was,
isn't it?
because he was traveling everywhere because it's the war, right? So he was doing lots of stuff. And yeah. Let me see about Zooty.
It's amazing, isn't it? When you think that just, by taking a simple tablet and the invention of penicillin, he still, well, he wouldn't with us now, otherwise he'd be like 130, but, he would have lived a long life, wouldn't he?
Yeah, of course. Oh, so Zooty Singleton is famous for playing with Louis Armstrong. And then Lionel Hampton. And Louis Armstrong mainly. And then small groups. Yes, mainly. Yeah. Very popular.
Yeah,
so, he's an
got some songs
older
of his.
generation. Yeah. It's an older generation of musician. Slightly older than the others.
Like me and you.
Yes, well, we don't talk about that, do we?
The first rule about getting on old club is don't talk about getting old club.
Yes, correct. All right, so yes, so that was the great Fats Waller. What did we need to talk about?
I think it was Arty Shore.
Arty Shore, yes.
Arty Shore's next because I played another one by Arty Shore, didn't I?
Yeah. Now, Arty Shore, what do you know about Arty Shore?
I know something about Arty Shore that is very hard to say politely.
Yeah, he was not a nice person, apparently. He was
a big lad. He got big feet.
And he's got, yes.
And people with big feet wear big shoes. Never forget that.
Right.
He was a big lad, apparently.
He was a big lad. And
very
Ava Gardner said
enthusiastic.
that he was better than Frank in bed.
Yeah.
Famously said that. I read that somewhere. It was just like hilarious. He was like, she still considered him her favorite lover.
Yeah, I mean,
even after he left.
It's not bad, that, isn't it? Is it?
Did you see who's his wives were? Lana Turner and Ava Gardner.
Lana Turner.
Oh,
who's Lana Turner?
Yeah, look it up on Facebook.
The dog's here. Lana
Turner.
Oh yeah.
So, Arty Shore, famous, from the traditional Jewish tradition of playing the clarinet, just like Benny. And
just unshare and I'll show the picture.
All right.
Go on. Keep going. So, Arty Shore.
Yes. He rose up through the ranks and became the master of the clarinet. Oh, yes, indeed, Lana Turner. So there you go. Right.
Sorry, what did you say?
Yes.
Who else did he go with? Ava Gardner.
Yes.
Is it AVA?
AVA and Gardner. There she is, already there on your list. No comment?
I guess he liked a certain style, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did indeed.
You know.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. Enough of that.
Yeah, but he was a terrible man, and he is very interesting because he intellectually got bored with playing the clarinet for swing music,
Yeah.
and decided to stop at the peak of his career. That's what he did. He just stopped.
What did he do afterwards?
He wrote a book called The Trouble with Cinderella, and he did some small group stuff to keep himself going. But if you read some of his later people who knew him later, they said he was absolutely horrible person.
Really?
Oh yeah, but he was a perfectionist. And maybe I play the next one because I have a special track that I really, really like to play. And I think I've played this before, but few people play it. There's a lot of Arty Shore stuff, but hold on, let me get. Here we go. And this is an unusual session because it's Benny Goodman and Arty Shore. Count Basie and Arty Shore.
Oh.
And yes.
This isn't Little Red by any chance, is it?
No.
Big Red.
No. This is called Bird Calls. And Bird Calls is an interesting track because it just happened to be that Arty Shore was in the same studio. In 1944, and they were obviously doing, I think, raw stuff because these are Jubilee sessions. And here he is. Enjoy an amazing track. This is on the Hindsight label, and on one CD you can buy this. This is called Bird Calls. Here we go. Yes, and that is pretty good indeed. I love this track. It's just like you can hear the band is having fun. You can hear basses. You can hear the murmuring behind. They go like, yeah, cool, cool, cool. I was like, first time I heard this, I was like, whoa. And I was like, you look it up and who's playing the clarinet? And then you look it up and you're like, oh, that's why. And yeah, but Basie and Arty had one person in common, which they both supported, and that was Billie Holiday. And the band that Billie sang with was Arty Shore's band. And after Count Basie, she moved up to Arty Shore. And Arty Shore, I think, was #1 in 1938 or 1939, I think, 38 probably. And he was the most popular. Benny Goodman is like 36, 37, but Arty Shore, and then after that, Tommy Dorsey, they killed. I mean, he literally had thousands of people trying to see him. Very, very popular with teenagers. So you're still on mute, mate. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. All right. So, Arty Shore. So what do you want to play?
Well, somebody else who had a birthday this week is Paul Kinichet, yeah?
Yes.
How do you pronounce that?
Well, I think it's Paul Chinichet, but I'm not really sure. And you know what his nickname was?
No.
His nickname was Vice Press because he took over from Lester Young on saxophone, and he was known as a Vice Press. So this album that you're going to play is absolutely fascinating because it's basically Count Basie's orchestra without saying it. So yeah,
let's give it a go. This is the Birdland Jump from Paul Kinichet. nice, eh?
Very nice indeed.
Oh, still hard to say his name now.
Paul Chinichet.
Chitty
So,
chat.
Paul
Reminds me of
Chinichet.
that, chitty chat.
Okay, so I can show you here. This is the album,
Mm.
1954. And this album is called Vice Press. This is a reprint. And you can see that probably was, yeah, MSC Records. And I love the artwork design on the original, if you can ever find that album. Yeah. So I'm going to play a track from the aforementioned album, and this is called Crew Cut. And yes, oh, it is a Count Basie orchestra because Count Basie is playing in this record. And who else do we have? Buck Clayton, Dickie Wells on trombone, Walter Page on bass, Freddie Green on guitar, and Gus Johnson on drums.
Ooh.
Ooh. This is called Crew Cut.
Wow.
Let me get this started. Share screen.
Crew Cut. Is that a song for the army?
Probably, yes. Okay. Let me switch on the microphone. And here we go.
Ooh, I like that. Hey, I do like that. You're on mute though. Hang on.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Sorry, just press stop. Yes. Did you like that?
Very much.
That's really good. This whole album is absolutely stunning.
Wow.
If you collect vinyl, or even on a CD, if you can get, it's like blows you away. Like I put my little notes here, and every single song. I think there's only like 2 songs which are like, but the rest are like amazing, 3 stars. So, yeah. So that's one more birthday done. So who's the next person we have?
Well, I actually was about to look for a song, and then for some reason my search function disappeared, which looks like it's back. So we've got Big Joe Turner's birthday this week as well, hopefully.
Yes.
And
I have a lot of Big Joe Turner.
really,
Yeah. I've got a whole section devoted to him.
wow. Well, I actually have a lot here, actually.
Yeah, you should. I mean, how many do I have? Got like at least 30 of them, maybe more.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want me to play something if you're not finding anything?
I found loads. I'm just wondering what to play.
Yeah.
Because Joe Turner did, let me show the screen. You see, Joe Turner has a whole collection of R&B stuff as well.
Well, he does everything.
Mm.
No, I mean, he's a blues shouter in the same vein. He started with Pete Johnson, right? You know, Boogie Woogie.
Mm.
And yeah, actually, I think, is it? No, I don't have Joe Turner. No, I've got some albums by Joe Turner, but he started with Pete Johnson in the 30s as kind of a blues singer, blues shouter.
Really?
Yes. So rhythm and blues, you know, what we would call rock and roll, literally comes from more or less. He is one of the key components of it. So I think if you play that song, what's it called?
Shake, Rattle and Roll.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's just like Bill Haley, go to bed, please.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't this the original?
It is, of course.
Okay. Oops, just a moment, sorry. Right, here we go. Yeah, let's go for Big Joe Turner, Shake, Rattle and Roll.
Get out of that bed, wash your face and hands. Get out of that bed, wash your face and hands. Well, you get in that kitchen, make some noise with the pots and pans. Well, you wear those dresses, the sun comes shining through. Well, you wear those dresses, the sun comes shining through. I can't believe my eyes, all of this belongs to you. I believe to the soul you devil is not allowed. I believe to the soul you devil is not said, shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Well, you won't do nothing, save your doggone soul. Shake, rattle, and roll.
Oh, there we go. That's the
Yeah.
original.
Correct.
Beware of expensive imitations, as they say.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
The thing is, he must have got caught up in the black versus white thing there, because I Big Joe Turner's version is really good, isn't it?
Oh yes, of course.
He's a black artist, wasn't he? So Bill Haley was a white guy and had more spread, I guess.
Correct. All right. So I'm trying to think if I can find a. Yeah. I have one possible song. I have a couple of songs. We'll start with his early years, as in these may be. And yeah. Ooh, it's difficult to choose. Yeah, maybe I play this. This is yeah, here we go. This is a famous track, and this is called Rocket Boogie 88. And I think this is with Pete Johnson on the piano. And here we go. There we go. Yeah, and that's the great Pete Johnson. And normally Big Joe Turner is, well, that was his band actually. And then this is one of the few instrumentals that they have. And yeah, and Joe Turner went on to sing all his life. And I read somewhere that the bands would go to his jam session and he would sing a rhythm and blues song for 45 minutes straight, just one song. And like we do with the jam, with the jazz, he would do the same with his voice. And then we'd do a blues for like 45 minutes. So he was very famous, very large person, just like Jimmy Rushing, actually, a very large persona as well. So if you watch him you can see him on YouTube. He's a very large person, of course, because he's a blues shouter. There were no microphones before. So, yeah. I was actually watching a few days ago Count Basie in Copenhagen in 1972 or 74. And Joe Williams is singing, and it's amazing because he's like this far from the microphone, and he just, he doesn't need to hold it very close. Yeah. So, also from Kansas City. You're on mute. And we wait for Andy to demute himself. This is a fascinating observation of human behavior. Someone desperately looking. There he is. Yes. Okay.
Yes. You disappeared into the internet.
Yes.
1 second. Put yourself on pause for a second.
What do you mean?
I paused my messaging. Sorry about that. Well, where were we? I got a bit distracted then by someone sending me messages. I've been helping people to find things in the UK. So a whole selection of emails coming to me.
All right.
So, where were we? I was going to play a song.
Go ahead.
And I was thinking,
It's a classic. Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, the Arty Shore.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking what to play, but I'd lined this up before, and this is just a great song, isn't it? The Man from Mars.
Yes.
So let's hear it. Here we go. Sorry about that. I got distracted before, but I'm back with you now. Why can't you hear it? Oh, you can.
No.
Hey,
Nice.
the man from Mars.
So I actually, in my younger years, was an avid collector of Arty Shore. And to prove it, I have like 8 records of Arty Shore. So what am I going to play? So I decided that I would play, because you played The Man from Mars, and I actually have an extra long version of it.
You got 2 sets of headphones on there.
Yes, because one's for the record player and then one's for, it's complicated.
That's why I have this, you see. I think my arrangement is much neater than
No,
yours.
but then I have
an
this one
earpiece
as
in
well.
one.
No, hold on. This is for pre-queuing.
What do
on
you do with
the
that?
computer.
Push it up your nose?
This
sit
one
on
is
it.
for the record player, and this one is the other one is for the for listening to you. So
Wow.
what I'm going to play is the following track, and this is where is it? No, I've lost my train of thought.
So
So
don't ask us, we're the audience.
yes, this is my favorite track, and this is called "Everything's Jumping," and I play this sometimes. And this is live from. Oh God, I wish I could read this. 1939, and where is it? It doesn't tell you where. But Buddy Rich is on drums. That's what I can tell you. Yes. And the writing's so small, I'm getting old, I can't read it anymore. So this is live 1939, and this is from the volume 5 of the Arty Shore Hindsight label. So I've got volume 3, I have volume 4, 5, and I still never found volume 1. Seems to be difficult to buy. Anyway, here we go. And this is Everything is Jumping. Here we go. Ooh, let me make sure this thing is on.
Explosives that get in the groove and go on and on into the night. This one's called Everything is Jumping. Kick it out.
Hold on.
Now for a finale, here comes one of those Arty Shore specials that get in the groove and go on into the night. This one's called Everything is Jumping. Kick it out.
Sorry about that. I think it's to do with the interface, not to do because if you could hear it's perfectly sounding on the record. All right.
Oh.
Anyway, let me play it let me play that song again, and then from my record collection, and that would be easier. This is it. There we go. All right. I hope you can hear this. Here we go. Is that okay? Yeah, okay. Let me do that again. Let's restart. And here we go. Yeah, what did you think?
Yes, very nice. What was that called again?
That's called Everything's Jumping.
Everything's Jumping.
Everything's Jumping, and that's from 1939. It's on the King of the Clarinet CD or album. I think you can find it on Apple. Not sure, but I have the vinyl. It actually sounds even better on this, and of course his buddy Rich on the drums. And who's I think the most famous disciple of Arty Shore, so we say. And who else is? Yeah, I would say that's the most famous.
I found it here in my collection.
Yeah, but there's two versions. There's a very long version and there's a long version.
5 minutes 8.
That's the longer version.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed that very much. Very good. And the problem is, what do you throw it up to? But I've given it some thought, and I think we'll go with a little bit of Erskine Hawkins, Jim Mill special.
Nice.
No, we won't if I don't share this week.
Yes.
I knew there was something missing. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Can you hear the song? I do like a bit of Jim Mill special.
Yeah, I like it also. And Erskine Hawkins is amazing as usual. One of the
That was
great
enough to
Savoy
send me
bands.
to sleep.
Yes.
It's very
Well,
pleasant.
I won't be playing any records because obviously there's an issue between the record and the computer.
Mm.
It's, don't know what happened. Anyway, maybe I have to use a more direct connection. We'll see. Because it's the interface that's not working. Perfectly clear sound on the headphones from the amp. So maybe I will take it from the amp and put it into the computer, maybe better. Yes. All right. So if you can unshare your screen. And my next track is going to be from the Savoy Ballroom also. And we're getting close to Frankie Manning's World Lindy Hop Day, which is the day after tomorrow, 26, right? And
Party like a potato.
What do you mean?
That's what the phrase was. Party like a potato in like 2016 or 17, I thought.
Oh, yes, yes. So, yeah, Frankie liked to party, that's for sure. So this is one of his great favorite musicians that he obviously danced to, and that's the great Buddy Johnson. And here we go. And I will play a track called Southern Echoes, which is absolutely beautiful. Here we go.
Oh yes, I long to be way back home where southern echoes call for me. There's no more roaming for me. No, no, no. Those southern echoes haunting me. Down south where my heaven was started, my heart's still down there, though we're parted. The heaven never be told. Goodness knows those southern echoes in my soul. I miss all those greens and that cornbread. The half will never be told. Goodness knows those southern echoes in my soul.
Yes, Southern Echoes, 1940, Buddy Johnson, an absolute killer track. This is like one of the best Buddy Johnsons out there. And with the little vocal group called the Max Sisters. And obviously he's referring to the southern United States.
Yeah.
And the skies and everything. So yes, a very poignant song to some extent when you listen carefully what he's talking about. So
I met somebody the other week who. What did he play? Oh, it's gone. I was going to tell you something then. I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. I'm half asleep.
Oh yeah, that song is very relaxed.
Yeah, I was just chilling. Hang on. I was wondering what to follow it up with. And you fancy a bit of Ruth Brown or a bit of Sid Lawrence?
I think Ruth Brown.
You fancy a bit
We're
of
off the Facebook,
Ruth
so we won't
Brown?
get cut off.
Ah,
'Cause
okay.
Ruth Brown gets me cut off on Facebook and YouTube.
Really?
She's very popular.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we go. What
All
a
right.
voice.
What a voice indeed.
What a voice, hey?
Yeah.
It's great, isn't she?
So I'm going to play the next one and I'll try and play the record. And this is Big Joe Turner. And this is when he plays a more swinging thing. And this is You're Driving Me Crazy. And this he recorded with his mates in the 50s. And a great track. Here we go. Let's hope this works. If it doesn't work, I'll play the other version. So, what did you think?
Yeah, I like that. I've got that version. I do like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a great
This is-
voice, isn't he?
Does it sound better on this Atlantic record?
Oh, yes.
I
It
think
was-
it's not to do with it's to do with the mastering of the music, I think.
Really?
When it's mastered, when the mixer is designed for vinyl, the person who mixed the music in the control room, then it sounds best. When
Well, the
something
pre-
is
The one you played previously was very, very, very crackly. It was like
no,
listening to...
I had a problem. I had to reset my
Oh, okay.
interface. It was an interface problem between the computer because I didn't have any crackle on the headphones, which are coming from.
It was like listening to a song while a bag of crisps,
Yeah. So, right.
Well, got a challenge on now, and I was thinking, "Oof, what we're going to play with after this one." And then I thought maybe a bit of Western swing
Sounds like a good idea.
or a bit of more strolling type Clyde McFatterson. McFatter. So you fancy a bit of Hank Williams or you fancy a bit of Clyde McFatter?
Oh, I haven't heard Western Swing for a long time. Let's try that.
Go on, let's go with a bit of Hank Williams. Here we go. Yodel away to this one to your heart's content.
Came in last night at 10:30. That baby of mine wouldn't let me in, so move it on over.
Move it on over.
Move it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, little dog, cause the big dog's moving in. She's changed the lock on our front door. My door key don't fit no more, so get it on over.
Move it on over.
Scoot it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, skinny dog, cause the fat dog's moving in. This doghouse here is mighty small, but it's better than no house at all, so ease it on over.
Move it on over.
Drag it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, old dog, cause a new dog's moving in. She told me not to play around, but I done let the deal go down, so pack it on over.
Move it on over.
Told it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, nice dog, cause a mad dog's moving in. She warned me once, she warned me twice, but I don't take no one's advice, so scratch it on over.
Move it on over.
Shake it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, short dog, cause a tall dog's moving in. She'll crawl back to me on her knees. I'll be busy scratching, please. So slide it on over.
Move it on over.
Sneak it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, good dog, cause a mad dog's moving in. Remember, pup, before you whine, that side yours and this side mine. So shove it on over.
Move it on over.
Sweep it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, cold dog, cause a hot dog's moving in.
Yeah. And who doesn't like a little bit of Hank Williams now and again?
Yeah, very nice. Okay. So I decided to go back to Arty Shore and play one of his later tracks. And this is from 1945. And this is with Roy Eldridge, Barney Kessel on guitar. And this is the Gramercy 5. And this is called, I think you know this track. It's called Hop, Skip, Jump. Here we go. And yeah, we celebrate Arty. I don't play him very often. I should play more of it. He's such a great artist. But yeah. Here we go. I hope it works again this time. Should be okay.
Well, that was
Yes.
intense.
That was intense. I was like Roy Ulrich there and Barney Kessel. It was just like, yes. Yes, a very intellectual version of Arty Shore there. I think that goes especially to Tom and Lou, who did a routine to that, I think. Yes.
Nice.
Yes, it's Tom's birthday coming up, don't forget. And then
Mm.
someone else's big birthday. There are two big birthdays this weekend.
Really?
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot. I think a certain someone.
Mm,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mm. Well, let's go for another little number. Yes, I know what you've written in the chat. I remember. You just slipped my mind for a second. Yeah.
Oh, Laline, hello. Thank you for joining us.
Where's my DJ program?
Your DJ Pro has disappeared into the magical world of the computer. Oh, there it is.
Here we go. Is Lane with us?
Yes.
I
On
can't
the
see him.
chat. No, he's
Oh,
on the chat.
I thought
Oh.
it was like pigs in space for a second. Now then, let's have a little bit of Al Cooper and his Savoy
Sultans. Yeah. look.
Sultans. That's right.
Yeah.
This
I
is
lo-
the second balcony jump. If you survive the first one, here's the second. Enjoy
There,
this.
there, there. Look, here we go. Look.
Yeah. Nice. Ooh, you like that?
Yeah, I did. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to play one more track, a few more tracks. This is another Arty Shore track. We very rarely heard one, and this is called Jumping on the Merry-Go-Round. And yeah, this is a fun track. And this is recorded in 1944. So it should be pretty jumping. Here we go.
Oh,
Some slight technical hitches. I really need to clean that record, I think.
oh, for a second I thought you'd gone.
Oh,
Your screen's gone. I can hear your voice.
Oh, I can see you perfectly clearly.
Yeah, but you've disappeared. But no problem. You're obviously still here. Ah, there you are. You went off the little screen onto the big screen.
All right.
What's the plan this week then for dancing? We're going to gather on
Thursday.
Thursday.
If you're in Hong Kong and you're interested and you're willing to travel to the new territories, which might be difficult for some people, but it's you can join us on Thursday evening, 8 to 10 p.m. Send me a message. And it's all legal within the government rules and regulations.
That's extremely good. Where's my screen going? Wait a minute. Ah, there we go. Second time lucky. Well, I was enjoying that, what you just played, and I think it's time for a little bit of Tiny Bradshaw. Do you know Tiny Bradshaw?
Yes.
Let's give him a go. This is called Soft. Yeah, that's Tiny Bradshaw, Soft. Nice little number, that, isn't it? Now, which pair of headphones is Philippe going to wear? Can he hear us or can he not hear us? That's the question.
Okay, I was just lining up the next song.
Oh, very good. Well,
So
I'm going to head off after this.
Yes, so the last
tired.
song is from this album. So can you guess who it is?
Ooh. It's a duet.
Yes.
Count Basie and Duke Ellington, is it?
No, it's Count Basie and Birthday Boy.
Oh, his name's just gone from me.
Joe Turner.
Joe Turner, yes.
And this is Good Morning Blues. So I think we'll finish with this track.
Ooh.
And
Yes.
this is recorded in 1973. And this is a great album.
That's the year I was
Um,
born.
Yes. You make me feel so young, Andy. Thank you for reminding me. All right.
73.
Yeah.
It was a good year for me.
All right. Here we go. I hope it works.
Come on, the blues, blues, how do you do? Come on, the blues, blues, how do you do? Well, it feels all right. I wanna have a word with you. Now, if you see my baby, tell her that hurry on. You see my baby, tell her that hurry on. I ain't a real good loving since my little girl been gone. Well, I cried last night, cried the night before. Cried last night, cried the night before. Gonna change my way of living so I won't have to cry no more. Well, I've been your dog ever since I've been your man. I've been your dog ever since I've been your man. You've been using me, use me on the 5-day plan. You don't want me, why the hell don't you tell me so? You don't want me, why the hell don't you tell me so? I'll pack my trunk and move 'em on down the road. You are glad, baby, but you set my soul on fire. You are glad, baby, but you set my soul on fire. When you give away my loving, baby, you're going a little too far. But I ain't mad at you. Don't be mad at me. I ain't mad at you, pretty baby. Don't be mad at me. I won't stick around, baby. You just wait and see. Now don't the moon look pretty, shining down through the trees? Now don't the moon look pretty, shining down through the trees? Don't my baby look good, walk along with me? Can't read, can't write, gonna buy me a telephone. Can't read, can't write, gonna buy me a telephone. Gonna talk to my baby till she comes back home. I said, yeah, yeah. Say, yeah, yeah. Say, yeah, yeah. Say, yeah, yeah. Say, yeah, yeah. Yes, I do. Well, all right then.
Cracker. It's just another great tune, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a fantastic tune. Yeah, it's called Good Morning Blues.
Nice.
And there's a good dance to that one, isn't it? It's just like, yeah, it's got bassy, and it's like, wow, let's go for it. So,
Very good.
Ray
very good.
Brown. So many of the old players are on this one. You know, there's Count Basie, of course, and Jimmy Johnson, Eddie Davis, Lockjaw Davis, Suit Sims, Irvin Ashby on guitar, Ray Brown. That's who it is.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's just a cornucopia of high-class musicians, isn't it? That?
Yeah, correct.
Amazing.
All
Right,
right.
mate. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired.
Right.
So,
Well, good night, everybody. It's
Yes,
good
good night,
night from
everyone.
him.
and it's good night for me.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
See you next week.